Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Madras Arsenal. Today I'm going to be doing another cigar review. This time cigar is the Gurhka 1887. I chose this one because my Martini Henry was made in 1887. So we're going to see how this one goes. Alright, the clock starts now. This one has a bit of a good coffee taste, or a smell to it. It's a bit softer than the one previous, the previous Gurhka cigar. I'm going to go ahead and take the label off. And hopefully being inside, we'll get a bit of a better sound quality than the previous one. I'm going to go ahead and butcher my cigar with kukri. That would do a lot better. That was going to do well. That one came out pretty nice. It's definitely got a coffee taste to it. Seems to be burning pretty even. Don't know if you can see that, but the only part that's not burning even is right here. One thing that I am kind of worried about is I hope cigar smoke does not set off the smoke alarm. So I guess we'll find out if it does or not. It's very interesting to see how they wrap it. I watched a couple of videos of how they wrap it in Cuba. And apparently they take very fine leaves and do the final wrap on it. Pretty interesting. I'll try to provide a link in the video that demonstrates how they wrap it. So far it's doing pretty well. It's a pretty smooth cigar, really. I smoked this one before, probably about 4 or 5 times, and it does. It's one of my favorites, the Gurhka 1887. I always thought it was neat to keep these little labels as like a souvenir type thing. So now that it's burning a little bit more, I can see that the burn mark is starting to level out a bit more. The smoke from a cigar is it's very aromatic. One of my favorite things. I didn't really start to get into cigars until I'd say the middle of this year. Well, 2015 that is now. Pipe tobacco has always been my favorite ever since I started reenacting. It's a bit different. Never got into cigarettes or dip though. But I've already got one request for Lucky Strike cigarettes, so I might have to do those. This first third of the cigar is quite pleasing. It's very smooth. It doesn't really bite too much. I'm almost done with it. At least from my perception. I could be doing this whole cigar review completely wrong, but oh well. Gotta start somewhere, right? No, there's something different that takes you back to the old days of smoking a cigar, smoking pipes. Okay, I believe I've made it pretty much to the first third of the cigar. Now I can start to taste something a bit stronger. I can't place it just yet though. Dark chocolate, that is what I'm tasting. Dark chocolate and it's a big dark chocolate taste. I thought it was something else, but it's like a coffee / dark chocolate. Not too much of a fan of dark chocolate. But it still makes for a good cigar. wish I could do my gun reviews in a setting like this, where it's warm and nobody's out of the range bugging you. I don't know, do you guys have problems with that? Like, people coming out there and, I don't know, just messing around? Not really doing anything, not really shooting, but they're just there and they, you know, it's kind of awkward to make a video out there. That's why I want my own farm. So in lighter news, we had a couple of things planned for 2016. A lot of it's going to be, well, not a lot of it. Something new that I want to do is reviews like this on cigars. Some things I want to do is going to be things kind of like a lost art, like shining shoes, how to dress right, different things that like a man should know that'll kind of help you through your life, I guess you would say. But things like that. In addition to a lot of gun reviews, one thing I'm going to try to do this week is ballistics gel with both the Brown Bess and the Martini Henry. I really cannot wait to see. I've always wanted to see what a round does to ballistics gel in both the Martini Henry and the Brown Bess. So I've already got rounds loaded up for it. I just gotta stop procrastinating and make the ballistics gel. That's gonna be fun. I really look forward to more making the videos and seeing the results, more so than putting it on YouTube and having people comment. I really like seeing the results of something. That's really what this channel is all about, is learning through a historical way. Not sure exactly what cigars have to do with it, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to do. But as far as like weapons and stuff like that, that's really my goal, is to see if you apply things the way they were designed and test it out. That fascinates me. Like the ballistics of say muskets, for example. You know, everybody says they're crappy and they're not accurate at all. Granted, they're not accurate, but they're also comparing that to, you know, your standard 30-06 that they take hunting. Can't really do that. You know, you have to take history with how it was viewed at that time. People always give Custer a bad rap. Custer was very smart. He was very successful during the Civil War and even during the Indian Wars, except for the Battle of the Little Bighorn, and that's what everybody focuses on, is that one failure of his. You know, there was a reason that his soldiers loved him and his officers hated him, and you know, that's fact. That's how it was. So I'm pretty sure I got through the second third. Now I'm working on the last third, and see how it goes. Really keeping my fingers crossed that the smoke alarm does not go off. Probably would have been smart to disable that, but oh well. I should probably get a cutter instead of cutting this thing with my Gurhka knife. is still kind of cool. I like doing it. So I'll probably refrain and be stubborn and just get a bunch of tobacco in my mouth. So this last third has gone right back into that coffee taste. No, I have not researched what these actually have in them or what they're actually supposed to taste like. This is what I'm tasting, so my sense of taste could be like completely off. But this is how I perceive it, and it's doing quite well. It's not too strong. Usually with cigars, it kind of bites to me, but this one's quite smooth. Pardon the cat if you see him walking through. I think I'm entertaining him with all the smoke. He's been sitting here watching me for however long I've been doing this. About 15, almost 20 minutes. Not too bad. It's playing. It's coming out in a pretty good taste. So, out of curiosity, if you have a preference on what you want reviewed, as long as it's not like a $700 cigar, I'd be more than open to suggestions and things like that. Or if you want to send me a $700 cigar, that would be cool too. I won't pass that up. I don't know exactly why you would pay that kind of money for a cigar. Because to me, you're literally burning money. Man, this is good. It's been a while since I smoked one of these, so yeah, it's pretty good. Now, one thing that I do want to shout out is Papa Joe Explode. Papa Joe Explode. He has really been doing some interesting videos on different beers, and I think the past couple ones they're like Texas beers, which they look great. Unfortunately, I can't drink beer because it freaking upsets my stomach. So yeah, that. But he has some really interesting beers that he's been reviewing, and I'll try to use the force here. I'll try to put a link to his channel right over here. Maybe you can see it. And then I'll also put one down in the comment section as well. But he's got a really awesome channel. I've been watching him for several months now, and he's like me, he does black powder. Black powder always interests me. Him and Murphy's Muskets. They've kept my attention for the last couple of months, and he's got a lot of good videos, especially, like I said, his beer videos. They've been great. And I wish I lived in Texas so that I could, partake in them. Two, I just wish I could drink beer again. But see, I think he did one today, and he's been doing one every couple of days. So that's really kept my interest. And he's done some accuracy tests on various things. and his musket, or actually I think he's got a rifle and a couple of pistols. But very good stuff. He's got a really good channel. You really need to check him out. And like I said, I'll put a link in the comments. And be sure to check him out and subscribe to him. He's doing pretty good. So, but hopefully I should have a cool channel trailer coming up and a cool intro. I got a guy that's going to do a little music for me. So, things should be coming up for the Madras Arsenal page, or channel that is. Also, I've got a Facebook page called Madras Arsenal. It's where I sell all my reenacting stuff. And my goal, really, is to make reenacting affordable. I'm tired of, people jacking the prices up, and I get it, if it's hand sewn, yeah, it's going to cost more. Machine sewn, with what you can do, I think it could be more affordable, and that's actually my goal. So, I'll also put a link to my Facebook page. You can comment and like it. Right now I'm doing a giveaway of 5 musket flints. They're original. I use them in our brown bess. Every time you see one of my videos on the brown bess, it's what I use. I use them. They're original 18th century. Came from Nepal, and they work great. After roughly 6 months, I finally had to change out my flint, and I shoot that thing all the time. Any chance I get. Whenever I go out to the range, I'm usually always shooting it. But man, this cigar is doing quite well on this last little third. As you can see, it's doing quite well. It's still got the it's just reverted more to that chocolate or the coffee taste, and really enjoying it. But let me know what you guys think of the channel. If you think it's going in a good direction, kind of viewer oriented. So things you want to see, I'll definitely be posting them up. Always open to suggestions. If you want to message me privately, or if you want to just leave a comment down there, be like, hey, this video sucks, do this, or I suggest this. Feel free to do that. Pretty open to anything. So be sure to comment and share the videos. Well, I think this is pretty much it for the cigar. Pretty much, I'm just gonna slowly dwindle out the last of it. But for an $8 cigar, can't really go wrong with it. It's very smooth, really excellent. I would give this an 8 or a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10. So, like I said, please like my videos, subscribe, share them, and like I said, I'm open to comments. Pretty open to criticism, so you're not gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, check out Papa Joe Explode, and I'll see you guys next time. One thing I forgot to add was the next video is going to showcase different pipe styles that I've got. As you can see, this is a pipe tomahawk given to me by my wife, and then I've got wooden pipes, I've got clay pipes, I've got all kinds of pipes. So I'll definitely be showcasing on how to properly pack your pipe and how to smoke it. So like I said, this one I'm a lot more familiar with rather than cigars, but I'm going to give everything a shot, and we'll all learn together. So you guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys later.